Good afternoon, my name is Wisnu. I am a senior in English Department 2017, Faculty of Teacher Training and Education, Labu Mangkot University. Today I'm here to present my undergraduate thesis on improving vocabulary mastery through vocabulary cards of grade 7 students at SMP Institute Indonesia Yogyakarta in the 2015-2016 academic year. Okay, first background. Based on the observation conducted on 25th August 2015, the vocabulary teaching in SMP Institute Indonesia Yogyakarta focused on drilling. Moreover, the using of dictionaries is not so efficient in this school. As a result, the students tend to find difficulties in learning vocabularies. They feel not into the vocabularies, that means they are not into the lesson, they didn't really like the lesson. In general, the students were passive in the classroom. Research question. The research question in this study is how to improve students' vocabulary mastery using vocabulary cards of grade 7 students at SMP Institute Indonesia Yogyakarta. Significances. The first significances is this study hope that the teacher could make an interesting teaching and learning process by using vocabulary cards. The second is this study expected that the students feel encouragement to master the English lesson. The third is this study expected to give new knowledge to other researchers to do the better research of teaching and learning cases, especially in vocabulary fields. And the last is this study expected the quality of the teaching and learning process could be increased. Okay, review of related literature. In related literature, we have three literature in here. The first is vocabulary. In vocabulary, we discuss about the nature of vocabulary, the mastery of vocabulary, the kinds of vocabulary, the goals of vocabulary, the teaching of vocabulary, the learning of vocabulary, the vocabulary learning in junior high school, and the last is the using of vocabulary in school, in a school that is curriculum based. The second is vocabulary cards. In vocabulary cards, we talk about the using of vocabulary cards, the advantages of the vocabulary cards, and the vocabulary learning using cards. The last is games. In games, we discuss about the nature of games, the benefit of game, the advantage of game, and the types of games. Okay, approach. In this study, we discuss about students. We are more focused on the students, what student needs, what is the student's problem. So we use the communicative approach and student-centered approach. In instrument, we have 4 instruments. The first is observation checklist that we use in observation technique. The second is interview guidelines that we use in interview technique. The third is pretest and poster that we use in testing technique. And the last is mobile camera that we use in documentary study technique. Okay, how to collect the data? To collecting the data, we have 4 techniques. The first is observation, that we study, that we see what is the student problem, what is the problem in the school that the student faces. The second is interview. In interview, we talk more, we dig more about the problem, we talk to the students, we talk to the teacher about the problems. And the third is testing. The testing is gathering the information by the score. We make a test, a pre-test and a post-test, and we give it to the student, and we see the result that why the student has a problem in vocabulary field. The last is documenting study. Documenting study is to fulfill that we are doing the research. Okay, how to analyze the data? Okay, in analyzing the data, we have to know that there are 2 kinds of data. The first is qualitative data that we gathered from observation and interview, and the second is quantitative data that we gathered from the testing. Okay, so to analyze the data, the researchers started by doing reflection of the circles of the study. This means that the data were analyzed continually since the implementation of the action began. The discussion was held democratically in order to find out which action were successful, which action that were not successful, and what might cause them. The reflection helped the researcher and her collaborator to plan the actions for the next cycles. And the last, I would like to thank you for your time. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I want to clarify something that test that titled Improving Vocabulary Mastery through Vocabulary House of Game. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I want to clarify something that the test is Improving Vocabulary Mastery through Vocabulary Cards with grade 7 students at Spekaing Institute Indonesia Yogyakarta in the 2015-2016 academic year was not from me. It's actually from Jenny Sapira, English Education Study Program, English Education Department, Faculty of Language and Arts, Yogyakarta State University 2016. I want to thank you, Jenny Sapira, to letting me to use her thesis in this video. Thank you very much. And I would like to thank English for letting me to make this video in English. Yes, actually, this video has been conducted in English. And also, if you want to learn English freely, if you want to have some course that is out of your school, you may concern to join English. Yes. Thank you very much.